Hey, hey, what's up? Let me start at the beginning. What's up, Sweet Misery, Rock Jam, Victoria, Sly Angel, Rodigal, Krasley, Shelby, Lana, Sweet Misery, Joy, Reality. What's up? What's up? Woof! Today's gonna be a packed show. I'm probably gonna speak a little quick because I'm in the middle of updating the website. I've been on it since 12 o'clock. I still have hours upon hours to go. What's up, Rach? So I apologize if I'm going to be talking fast, but we need to get this out of the way. Because holy fuck. I cannot even believe the lies that I heard. But I do want to start off by putting out a PSA. Sunnyside. If you do not get off my fucking dick, I promise you, this is not a threat. I promise you, between you and everybody else that, I want to call them haters or whatever, I've had close personal relationships with them for years. Not even like, I just met them and they were a sub. These were Patreons. These were people that I spoke to every day. Or someone like MM or Tiffany or Molly that I spoke to on the phone. I had close personal relationships with these people. Sunnyside, I've never even fucking had a conversation with you. I don't know who you are. I don't care to know who you are. But yet here you are on my dick. Every single fucking comment that's about me, there you are. You are acting like a jilted lover. You're like up there with psychotic. So I'm telling you right now, if you don't get off my dick, I promise you, you're going to regret it. I am so sick and tired of every single place that there's my name, there's your comment. Dude, I don't even fucking know you. I've never had a conversation with you. You are fucking creepy. I mean, this is like beyond creepy. I don't know if you think like you're jumping on a bandwagon or something. Bitch, I've had relationships with everybody else. Even B. Fergs fucking once mailed me something, like gave me back stuff when my back was out. Like, I've had interactions with these people. You, I don't even fucking know. I've never even spoke to you. I've never had a conversation with you. You've never been a Patreon. Like, you're just fucking, you're like stalker shit. I mean, it's fucking weird. It's just weird. Like, dude, get off my back. And people can say, oh, you're letting it get to, yeah, because I don't know them. I never had a conversation with them. I've never had a relationship with them. Unlike other people. No, Sunnyside is Sunnyside. They're not somebody else. They've been around a long time. But the point is, all of a sudden, they're like, everywhere there's a comment about me, they're Sunnyside. Like, it's fucking creepy. Because again, hey, forever, I don't know them. I've never interacted with them other than, they don't like me. Okay. But to be in every single fucking comment section or constantly following me around, it's fucking weird. Stop. I mean, you can keep going, but you're not going to like my reaction. You're not going to like, the result. So do whatever you want. Even like even MM isn't around as much as you are. Like Sunnyside. She's not even leaving comments as much as you are. It's fucking weird. So, dude, back the fuck up. All right. Speaking of, let me just touch on something. So, people like Dawn Marie, because people, how do I say this? People seem to think that they need to know everything that's going on in your fucking life or why you do things or whatever. I don't feel the need to have to explain it, but obviously to idiots I do. So Dawn Marie, this one's for you. I am blocked on Jones's channel. I can't respond on Jones's channel. I have another account that I'm also blocked on Jones's channel. So if Jonesin knows that it's me, she's going to block me. That is why I spoke in third person. Now, it blows my mind, though, that all these people can't fucking think to themselves, maybe there's a reason she does this. Maybe there's a reason she speaks in third person. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt because she's not, I mean, it's on, if you check the email on that account, it's Energy Candle Studio. You gotta be a fucking idiot to think that, I don't know, someone's gonna look up the email to figure out it's me. I mean, it's not rocket science. So it's not like I'm hiding it, but I know Jonesin doesn't do that. Only my haters do that. But I know Jonesin doesn't really care to look up an email. So I was able to say what I wanted to say under a name. That's why I spoke in third person. Nobody's trying to hide anything, but I know that's how you guys think. And you guys just, you fucking, that's how you guys are. That's your mentality. So you sit there and you fucking think that, hey, I guess everybody must think like this. So again, I don't need to fucking explain myself of why I might do something to you or anybody else because you can't keep your fucking mouth shut as to, okay, that sounds like Laura. I mean, do you like get off or something? Does it make you feel good? Do do you cream or something to like, oh, that must be Laura. Laura, why are you talking? Like, does that get you off or something? Does it make you wet? Because other than that, I can't think of any other reason why you would feel the need to say it. Obviously, I have my fucking reasons. But again, I didn't need to fucking out them, but obviously I did. Because some people are just so fucking stupid and so desperate that they have to call it out. They have to think. And you know, I would expect something like that from Sunnyside, but Dawn Marie, maybe I expected a little more out of you. Sorry, not sorry. That's my mistake. I should have never expected more out of you. But yeah, that's the reason I spoke in third person. So sorry if, now you know the reason. And if Jonesin would stop fucking blocking me, I wouldn't have to. But since she keeps blocking me because, I mean, she's got to keep her audience happy, uh, and there's that. So, speaking of Jonesin, let's go to the community post that I found out about. Hang on. Oh, I'm not going to find it there. Okay. It all started, let me tell you where it all started. It all started with one of QB's mods who said, that's exactly what Laura said, Jonesin, and it was the reason why she knew about a job in someone in QB's life had. Look at her for saying it publicly on a live and not at me. Pineapple Brain, what in the fuck are you talking about? Please show me where I even talked about anybody in QB's life with a fucking job. You're a liar. QB, control your mods. Because I promise you, if one of my mods started making up lies about you, they wouldn't be a mod anymore. Why would you even have mods that are running around starting shit for absolutely no reason? Hey, fur baby, tell your daughter to fucking unblock me. You'll see in a moment, sinner. And so please fucking tell me when that happened, asshole. Please tell me when I spoke of that, asshole. You are a fucking liar, Pineapple Brain. A fucking liar. So let's go over to Jonesin. Hold on. So Joneson said, hang on. Oh. All right, this part I can show. Hold on. Hey, Zoe. Joneson wrote to Pineapple Brain, which is Allie Icicle or Brain or whatever. I am Big Mad Sinner. Wait till you see the part I get about you. It's not against you, it's for you. It's fucking Burnt Toast the Moron. Hold on. Oh my god. Excuse me, ma'am, what the fuck are you talking about? I've never ever spoken to Laura in private. That is true. There you are, Pineapple. Apparently, you enjoy spreading misinformation because that's exactly what you did here. And to be honest, I'm not even sure why. Laura must have done something to piss you all off. Well, I'm Snake, not Laura. Don't take whatever she did and take it out on me. Just stop. Pineapple Brain, I just want to know why the fuck you're running around lying. That's what I want to know. I never said Joneson told me anything about a particular job. You are a fucking liar. I have never had a conversation with Joneson. You are a fucking liar. What live was it on? Go ahead, Pineapple Brain. Show me what live it was on. You fucking liar. You're just running around spreading shit because, I don't know, but let me just tell you, if one of my mods was running around lying, you wouldn't be a fucking mod much longer. And here's the funny part, too. And this is where you fucked up, Pineapple Brain. Queenbee, Captain, anybody that has known me for a long time knows that even if me and Joneson were besties behind the scenes, I would never release any sort of conversation. Everybody knows that about me. I don't release text messages. I don't release private information. I just don't. So right there, everybody knows, anyone that knows me knows you're a fucking liar. Because everybody knows, nah, sorry, I never fucking release shit. So right there proves what a piece of shit you are. Oh, it's really not the biggest deal. Oh, yes, it is, bitch. Why don't you come take a link and show me where it's from? Because you are a fucking liar. You're a liar. I'm giving, so either take a link or get the fuck out. Your choice. Okay, Pineapple, take a link or bye-bye. I'm not playing your fucking game. You're a lying piece of shit. Either prove it or shut the fuck up. Your choice. I'll wait. So just show me which one you want to do, bitch. Take a link and prove it or get the fuck out. Which one would you like? Do. How much time would you like, bitch? Oh, now I didn't release a conversation. But you just said on the post how that I said it, and I said it about Joneson, and I talked about somebody's job. I never talked about anybody that WOULDNT told me about somebody's job. So again, you are a fucking liar. And I'm glad that Queenbee realizes what liars she has as her mods. Because again, if one of my mods was running around lying, starting drama for no reason, they wouldn't be my mod any longer. So if she wants to keep you as a mod, that's on her. But if it's not me, it'll be somebody else that you do it to. So again, are you going to take a link and show your proof, or are you going to get the fuck out of here? Because I'm not spending another minute wasting my time with you. I got bigger things to talk about. Let me know when you're ready for a link. Let me know when you have the fucking proof, because you're a lying piece of shit. And I truly hope Queenbee realizes what a lying piece of shit you are. Of course you're not at your place right now. Talked about a union job? What are you talking about? That I said Queenbee's ex is union? That was Sinner. That was Sinner that said it. Nice try, though. And I never ever said WOULDNT told me anything. But keep up your lie, bitch. And by the way, while you're at it, have a good day. When you're ready to show proof that it was me, let me know. I'll drop you a link. Until then, bye-bye. Not wasting any more fucking time with you. Hey, Bad Wolf. All right. So, there's that. Now let's get into why Sinner is in my title. I'm just going down the line. Why Sinner is in my title? Because Burnt Toast, you are a fucking idiot. You are right up there with fucking Rowena as two of the biggest fucking morons I've ever heard in my entire life. And the sad part is, Burnt Toast, you are a lolcow. 100%. You are the exact fucking person that you tell people that you go after people for. That is you. What I heard tonight was like, whoa. Could you be any more wrong if you tried? No. But I'm going to play what she said. And I'll be honest with you. I'm going to do a full reaction video on her live. I don't have time to do it today. And I didn't want to wait until like 11 o'clock when she's off, whatever. Oh, now she said she heard it was alleged. What a shock. That's not what she said to WOULDNT. So fucking stupid. All right. Let me pull up Burnt Toast Live. And let me also say this. I don't even want to, hey, Bedwolf, I don't even want to blame the creators for this, because this really isn't on the creators. This goes to the subs. So I guess Craig went live last night or something. Brittany was live. Who cares? He was drunk or something and decided to go live. I listened to about 30 seconds of it. I turned it off. No interest. So Burnt Toast, I'm sorry. So Trish had it this morning. First Crama Reels had it, and I guess made a video. Then Trisha had it with over 4,000 views, I think, almost 5,000 views. Then Queenbee went live. Queenbee had like 6, 7, 8,000 views on this same video. Then Clue went live. Or maybe Jay, I don't know. But Clue went live with almost 8,000 views on this same video, on this same topic. And then now Burnt Toast goes live with the exact same video. Every single one of them are making money on this, and every single one of them are getting the same people in each live. Are you fucking kidding me? And the subs wonder why this community has gone to shit. Right there's your reason. Because you have people that are so hard up to fit in somewhere that they are literally going from live to live to live to watch a drunk man who made almost no sense, and they think this is acceptable. And of course, Rowena's tipping in every single live, which I found that fucking hysterical. I caught Clues live after it was all said and done, so I didn't hear it on Clues. So I'm like, what is everyone talking about? Let me go ahead and listen to Burnt Toast for a minute. Because I can usually handle Burnt Toast. Like, she's good, like, background noise, you know what I mean? You know, like, when I'm doing something and I just want to listen. Like, she does have a nice voice. I'm not going to take that from her. And, I mean, it's not like listening to fucking Rowena. But I can listen to Burnt Toast. But she's like, oh, this is delicious. What? You're talking about a drunk man. Why would you say this is delicious? You're fucking weird, Burnt Toast. Like, weird. But let me get into the sinner stuff first. Hang on. There's so many things I want to say. I could go on for like 7 hours tonight, but I'm not. Hey, Mike. All right. See? She's still listening to it.
But I'm sorry.
107 of the Copyright Act of 1970.
I need to do timestamps.
Wabi Sabi. Welcome. No, you've been a member for 25 months.
Oh.
Onwards. Let's see. There we go. Cool. How are you guys doing today? I hope you had a fantastic...
Alright, Burnt Toast, don't strike me. I'm not stream swiping you. Well, I kind of am, but I'm only playing one part. To correct your misinformation.
Week. Thank you to the... Be proud. Wow. Proud member of this awesome community. Love you. Thank you so much for being here. And got a couple of fun things to watch today. So for my little crumb dumpsters, apparently.
Sorry, Burnt Toast, but at this point, they're more like cum dumpsters. Just saying. Cum dumpsters.
There was a little froggy who's very upset. She had a little tantrum. Let me see if I can get that. Miss Froggy premiered a video of it. There were several clip channels that clipped it. I believe Hartley also clipped it. So shout out to all of them. All of you guys are amazing. And as always, the links to all the things I'm watching will be in the description. So make sure to comment. Straps, fly strips is having a sad, guys. Okay. I think I see you peeking from the roof. Okay. The one, so I'm probably gonna have to upgrade that eventually, but until then, I'm still trying to work on that. Okay, cool. Froggy had something to say. She, having a complete meltdown, and I love those. Those are so delicious. So.
You see what I mean? Oh, that's so delicious. That's fucking creepy. What is so delicious? Wrong word. It's eerie, it's creepy, it's fucking gross. So you get off on it is basically what you're saying. That turns you on. Because that's how I would take delicious. There's nothing in YouTube that I would say that's delicious and I'm looking at like a cake. Then I might say that looks delicious. But not the way somebody acts. That's fucking creepy.
Buckle in, folks. It's a lot of stupid, a lot of misinformation, a lot of lies, but man.
Girl, nobody spreads more misinformation than you do, and I'm about to show it.
And is it fucking funny?
I heard, or actually I saw,
Wow, that's so accurate.
you, by the way.
Fuck you.
So, ew, I got some words for you before I start this. Sometimes I do get.
Do not care. I don't understand why she thinks we care. Okay, yikes.
Well, maybe you don't. Maybe you just think I sound like this.
I mean,
because
you
I just
do,
can.
so.
But, you know, this is my fucking voice, by the way. For your information, I have a cleft palate in my head. Like you don't ever the simp.
I don't even want to go there, but that's bullshit. But okay, still don't care. Don't care either way.
Asthma as well. I have
I don't even want to go there, but
for Brittany. Yeah, pot calling kind of black there, ain't it? So I do have a cleft palate. That's why my voice is nasal. I do have
I don't even want to go there, but don't care either way.
asthma as well.
Yeah, so I have asthma and I don't talk like you. So again,
Okay, I don't have time to rip apart her going after this chick because of the way she sounds. Burnt toast. Everybody thinks you're better than this. Why are you going after this woman for the way she sounds? Have you not heard the way your friends sound? But this right here is like a whole 2-hour live. So I just want to fast forward to Sinner's part.
don't give a fuck what you have going on or what you don't. But I'm sorry, but just because you have asthma does not make you sound like you are drowning in snot. Just, okay.
Allergies. I get like you could go yourself. You sit there and support Queenbee, trying not to get served. He's avoiding service.
Waiting being served for a lifetime protection order.
This is it. Here it is. Sinner, if you're listening, here it is.
For stalking a minor child. That's what. So, just that we're clear, he's avoiding being served for a lifetime protection order for harassing and stalking a teenage girl who does not know him, is scared of him, and has done nothing to him. He's just simply doing it because he's mad at the teenage girl's mother.
Oh shit, you guys couldn't hear me. Okay, I apologize. Burnt toast. That is all a fucking lie. And the fact that you think wait, did you guys hear me when I talked about the lifetime protection order? Did you guys at least hear that? All right, I'll start way back. In order to get a lifetime protection order, you have to have an original protection order. And then when that runs out, then you get a lifetime protection order. That's how it works. No, you got sound now. Now there's sound. All right. Well, you got sound now, right? You got sound now, right? We got sound? I see it moving. All right. I'm going to assume you guys have sound. There's still no sound? It's got to be sound. Okay, but you heard it now, right? You hear me now? Okay, that's all I need to know. All right, so I'm going to back up. Sorry about that. Burnt toast. In order to get a lifetime protection order, you have to have an original protection order. If you don't have an original protection order, you can't get a lifetime protection order. But on top of that, Sinner doesn't even know her daughter's fucking name, let alone stalking and harassing her. Thank you, Bad Wolf. Let alone stalking and harassing her. You are a fucking liar. Now, in all fairness, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. You may not know how this stuff works. Maybe you've never interacted with it, and maybe you're just listening to Queenbee, who's lying to you, which is very possible too. But there is no lifetime protection order if you've never even been to court. She cannot prove by any stretch of the imagination, she cannot prove that he has ever contacted her child, that he is stalking her child. That is a heavy, heavy burden to put on someone, Burnt Toast. That's like shady. Like, no joke. That's some shady ass shit that people like Shaney would do. You don't put something like that on somebody when you have seen zero proof. And there is no proof because it never happened. And I know this because when I made a comment about his, that maybe she's going to put it in her daughter's name, he didn't even know the daughter's name. So that's why I can back up my words 100% that he's not stalking the daughter. He doesn't even know who the fuck the daughter is. Nice try, though. But you say something else that's even worse. We're going to get there.
Which is Queenbee. That's why.
He ain't even in litigation for anything. There's nothing in the courts.
Okay, yikes. Jingly keys, Froggy. Okay, let's clear out your brain a little bit. So you don't have to be in
No, Burnt Toast, we got to clear your brain up a bit because she's right, you're wrong.
litigation with someone in order to have a protective order being served on you. So also, there's not going to be anything in the courts.
That is a lie. There is absolutely going to be something in the courts. Because let me explain how this works, Burnt Toast. In order to get something served, you have to have an order to begin with. You have to file a motion to begin with. You have to start a case in order to get an order. Is the order from his daughter? Is the order from her? Who got the restraining order? If it's the daughter, then it would be in juvenile court, and believe me, the cops would be at his fucking door. But that's not the case, is it, Burnt Toast? Nope, it sure is not. It's QB lying because, again, in order to get a protection order, in order to serve someone, you have to file a motion. You have to start a case to begin with. And yes, it would be in the courts. If you don't believe me, go ask an attorney. An attorney will confirm exactly what I'm saying. If they go to serve someone, let me just explain it like this. If they go to serve someone and there's no court filing on record, then who are they sending it back to? Where are they putting in the courts that service came back or service didn't come back, or whichever way you want to put it? Burnt Toast, I am so fucking embarrassed for you because you're making it out like you know more than the girl on panel, the Froggy, when you're 100% wrong. I don't know what's happened to you. You used to be intelligent, and now you just sound stupid because I guess Queen Bee understands that none of you guys know how the law works, and you'll just go with whatever is thrown your way. It's fucking weird. But there's more.
until he is served. So once he is served, then there's going to be stuff on the docket.
No, wrong. It's not the way it works, burnt toast. Even in the state of Illinois, you have to have a court case in order to get a filing. You have to have a court motion or order, whatever. An order of protection that you're trying to get would be in the court system. It doesn't magically appear when it just doesn't magically appear after you serve someone. That's not the way it works. And I am so sorry that 1,400 people that are watching you are as clueless as you are. But it does explain why you guys jump from, panel to panel to panel talking about fucking Brittany J and Craig. And now the obsession with Craig. You guys are fucking burnt. Like literally burnt.
But there is nothing on the docket. There is nothing right now.
Burnt, there is nothing right now because Queen Bee is lying to you. That's why there's nothing on the docket right now. Because Queen Bee is lying. I know, shocker.
Because he is avoiding service.
He's not avoiding service. If he was avoiding service, trust me when I tell you, it involves a minor. The police would find him. It doesn't take much. The police would find him. Right now it's at 1:33:47, but she's still live, so it's gonna change a little. So if you want to go grab it now, it's 1:33:17, somewhere around there.
Got it? So no one said there was a lawsuit. The police are not looking for him.
Okay, burnt toast again. Logic speaking, if there was a lifetime order of protection involving a minor, I promise you, welcome to Tanya, 24 months, woohoo! I promise you, when it involves a minor and he's allegedly stalking a minor, there would be police action. The police would find him. They would track him down. Because again, we're allegedly talking about a minor child. They don't take that lightly. They would absolutely find him and knock on his door. Again, you are being lied to. 100% being lied to, burnt toast. And I'm sorry that maybe you can't own that. Maybe you can't acknowledge that. But Sinner is not avoiding service. And even if he was, he has announced where he was. He has shown where he was. I even think he gave a hotel when he was in San Fran. If it was that important to her, because I can assure you, if somebody was stalking my motherfucking child, literally, and I'm trying to get a protection order, I'm paying the police to find him. I'm paying a process server to find him. I'm telling you, he's on the streets of San Francisco. He's walking down right here, and they would find him. So I'm sorry that you are that gullible, that you really think, oh, the cops aren't involved, and this one's not involved, and that one's not. That's just not the way it works, burnt toast. the cops, whether she gets a process server, which will show up at your mother's house, they don't give a fuck. And that's another thing. She knows his parents' address. She knows his family's address. So if they really wanted to get to him, they could go to his family. They could, threaten them, whatever. Because remember, this is allegedly involving a child, a minor child. And as you guys put it, a predator this awful predator that's going after and stalking a minor child. And if that's what was said to the police, don't you think the cops would want him off the streets? The cops would want him served instantly. God, you're a fucking idiot, Burnt Toast.
It is not like that. It is Queenbee trying to serve him with a protective order, and he is avoiding service.
Again, not true.
Do you have any info on this froggy bitch? So she, in my opinion, from my view, sort of came out of nowhere. And she immediately started jumping on to BJ's panel, kissing her ass, donating a lot to her. Anybody who says anything about BJ that's even remotely negative, she jumps up, like she gets on her channel and she...
Yeah, that's another thing, Sinner. I think it was Headstone said that she had called and there's nothing on the docket. Like, there's nothing in the courts. So, yeah, sorry, Burnt Toast. You're being lied to. And you don't know the law at all. Just saying. Now, is Burnt Toast lying? Or is Burnt Toast clueless? That's the question. And I don't know that answer.
goes live. And I've already made a screen recording. Nobody's in there except for maybe her and maybe one other person. But she'll go in there and basically talk to herself on these live streams. Just having complete temper tantrums like a 2-year-old about how, fill in the blank content creator is like, evil and whatever you want to come up with, just simply because they reviewed Britney the day before. I mean, she did a live stream today that was God knows how long. She goes on her channel and is reviewing me. She's reviewed this. She didn't actually review one of my streams, but she was definitely talking about me. But she reviews.
Okay, I'm going to do a poll. Hey, Scully, I'm going to do a poll. Hold on. And poll. Make sure you still hit the thumbs up. All right, here's my poll. Do you believe do you believe BT is intentionally lying to her audience, or she is just that stupid? She is that stupid. She is intentionally lying. Third option, both. There you go, there's a poll. Birdo should be outed. This lie machine she has created is now dangerous. I got y'all. Burnt Toast, I'm going to show everyone, including BHB, exactly who you are. Lie on me, pay the price. I hope you do. Molly would pay money for that. Like, no joke. Molly and Betty would probably give you some good money for that. Because everybody thought she was this one person, but she's not. That's the thing. Do you think that she's lying intentionally, or do you think that she's just that much of an idiot? Because the way she's going off on this girl, I don't know who this girl is, but the way she sounds and she's snotty, who cares? And don't watch her. You think she's intentionally lying. I'm getting to that next. So that's all I had right now on BT. Because like I said, I was making it quick. Oh, Moon. Let me address Moon real fast, who did a live about me. I only listened to like 30 seconds of it. Moon, don't believe everything you hear. I heard the comment about putting kids on candles and all this other bullshit. Believe whatever you want, Moon. Keep my name out of your mouth, please. You can't even get a fucking thing right. But one of the things she said is that I wake up trying to go after Queenbee. I don't go after Queenbee. I just give an honest opinion. There are times that I stick up for her. There are times that I'll call her a liar. It depends on what I'm talking about. I am the one non-biased person on this platform. I will call it. I've called Sinner out. I've called Burn Toast out. I call it as I see it. And around here, it seems to be fucking refreshing because everybody else is lying. Everybody else is fucking, picking a side. I don't mean the people that are directly in it. I'm saying everyone's picking a side. So I'm the person that doesn't pick a side. It is what it is. And if Queenbee is right about something, I'll say she's right about something. I don't need to hate anybody. Hate is not even in my vocabulary. I don't hate. I have no desire to hate. So no, I don't wake up thinking about QB at all. There are times I'll listen to her as long as it's not about Brittany. B. Tim makes my stomach turn. Rowena makes my stomach turn. But I gotta say, if anybody has not seen my live from last night, you want to see how Rowena is truly played by these people? Just watch my live from yesterday. You'll see how Rowena is actually treated. Hey, Truth Seeker, it's fucking comical. So let's get into Betty. So Betty made this post this morning, how she won. And I'm like, how she won? What'd she win? Well, it seems, and thank you for the Cash App. Feel free to send Cash Apps, believe me. Or Venmos. You get to do Venmos. Now I forgot my train of thought. I do, Crosley. You got to show both sides. You got to show every side. That's it. We don't even have a clip channel that's not on a side anymore. So I had said I don't have time to be a clip channel, but I'm definitely going to be the voice that doesn't pick a side. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Any way you slice it, it doesn't matter. There's right and there's wrong. And there's lies and there's truth. Do I agree with everything Sinner's fucking done with QB? Hell no. But you know what he's not? He's not stalking her daughter. He's not a predator. He's not, her daughter has no reason to be petrified. That is child abuse. And I'm going to explain why. To get your daughter involved, that some predator is stalking her and a predator is doing all those things and she should be worried. Are you fucking kidding me? Nobody, and I mean nobody, should ever put that on their daughter. A minor daughter that you care about. That's fucking child abuse. That's putting something in her head that you know is not even true. So if you really did that, Queenbee, that's fucking sick. That's absolutely sick and disgusting. It's gross. And I just cannot even believe that you would do that to your daughter. That's sick. So BHB had court this morning. Or yesterday. I'm assuming it was yesterday. Yeah, all for money and hate. It's disgusting. So she made a post. Hold on, let me go to it. I'm surprised she didn't go live, actually. For some reason, I keep thinking today is Saturday. I don't know why. Okay. So Bullhorn Betty writes, I argued my rear end off at the hearing in Illinois on 6/18/25. This was the, court was on the 18th. Okay, last month. This was the attempt of QB's attorneys. I guess QB now has 2 attorneys, arguing that she created so much content about me that it's too costly to turn it over. Well, the courts have ruled on that matter. I argued against the 2 attorneys QB had, and both had something to say in court about discovery. I was worried I didn't argue enough or raise the right issues, but we won. They now have 14 days to turn over the discovery. This is turning into a great day. Thought I would share with you all. Hey, Sunset. So here's my question. I was telling Patreon, I don't totally understand this. So QB's attorneys have all of this stuff. You know what? I think I finally get it. All right, I'm an idiot. I get it now. So what they're saying, just in case anyone else is confused, so I guess in discovery, Bullhorn Betty wanted QB to turn over all of the lives that she has on QB. I know she did erase them. And the lawyers for QB was saying, no, it's going to be too expensive. That's why we didn't do it. And yeah, it's too much content to review. It costs too much money and take too long. Well, the judge wasn't having it. The judge said, you now got 14 days to get me everything, which I find very interesting. So we had somebody reach out to someone who knows the courts very well. And this is what they said. Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm not sharing it. Okay. They said, QB lawyers tried to say they couldn't produce all the discovery because there was so much content QB had on Andra and it would be too costly to do so. Betty won her argument in the last court hearing, and now they have 14 days to produce all the discovery. They have 14 days to hand it all over. I would hope Andrea will win her case. I haven't talked to her today about this. I'll call her tomorrow and find out. I'll let you know. They don't want to turn it over. Her deleted and privated videos that reference, this is what Andrea wrote. They don't want to turn over her deleted and privated videos to me that reference me. They told the courts that it's too voluminous, whatever, I know I said that wrong, and will be too costly to do so, and there are some rules, but they took the onus on themselves to make it costly, not me. And it doesn't say that I'm not entitled to it, so he rolled in my favor, and now she has to turn over all of those videos to me within 14 days. So there is a win for Betty. Go Betty. And she'll be in contempt, and if she doesn't do it, she'll be in contempt and could face jail time. How Betty got this turned around, I have no idea. But more power to you, Betty. So, there you go. There's some inside info. No, actually, no Clip Punk. You want to know why? JP doesn't do any videos on QB. She may do QB's people, but she doesn't do any on QB and the lies on burnt toast, or she just stays away from it. And I'm not a clip channel. I don't want to be a clip channel. I'm just taking a neutral in the middle. But again, I'm not going to sit here and blame QB or Clue or Granny or Jay or even Burnt Toast when it's all the subs that are handing them over money. It's all the subs. Like I said this last night. Oh, I'm sorry, Clip Punk. I said this last night. People can say whatever they want, but if you go look at their lives, they're making hand over fist money. They're just talking about Britney. They're making money. They're got, almost 2,000 people in a live. So why would they stop? As long as the subs are going to continue to pay it, why should they stop? As long as, you got people like Rowena over there who's still tipping to hear the same crap that they already heard all fucking day. And you wonder why they're never going to stop? That's why. Now, let me give a shout out to Britney. I did listen to somebody this morning that was playing Britney. I think it was QB. And clap to Britney, who finally is getting it. And said, I'm not going to allow these people to make money off me anymore. I'm not doing it. They're not worth it. And there were a couple of other things she said that she was spot on. I was like, thank you, Brittany. There is a God. You're listening. I mean, I don't know if she's listening to me or somebody, smartened up, but she finally fucking got it. Hopefully she sticks with it. Hopefully. I want her to stick with it. No, creators are not responsible for subs. I'm not responsible for subs. But the way I see it, and this is just me, I would, and this is one of the reasons why I have issues. I'm not coming on here. I'm like under the belief that build it and they will come. If I talk about things I'm passionate about, then other people who are passionate about those things are going to find me. Most creators on here create to their audience. Whatever their audience wants is what they're going to feed them. I kind of do the opposite. I want to talk about shit that I'm passionate about. And whoever likes it, great. And whoever doesn't, doesn't. But I really am a believer in build it and they will come. I would much rather talk to you guys about stuff that interests me and that I'm passionate about and that I enjoy talking about, even if it's drama, over, oh, you want me to talk about Britney? Okay, I'll talk about Britney. You know what I'm saying? That I'm just not going to do. And a lot of people do that. And I just don't. That's what I'm saying. That's what they all did tonight, Rock Gem. It was crazy. And it wasn't even funny or exciting. Like, I could see if it was something fun and exciting, but it wasn't even funny or exciting. It was the lamest thing I've ever heard. Talking about Craig and his live. Who cares? These people are way too invested in Craig's life. And then, oh, here's the other thing. And Burnt Toast, I didn't watch it, Clip. Burnt Toast was sitting there analyzing how he measures out alcohol or something. Like, okay, so now we're shaming addiction. Now we're talking about his addiction. Make it make sense? Why is this okay? I clip punk. I listened to that live for like 30 seconds. The laughing and the giggling drove me insane, so I turned it off. It was too much. But I'm not a pot smoker. I'm not an edible eater. So maybe it was funny to someone that was stoned, but to me, that shit gets on my nerves. That's why I didn't watch it. I don't even know what the content was. All I just heard was like nonstop laughing, and it was annoying. So, I believe we're all responsible for ourselves. I agree with that. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Yeah, like I said, I listened to it for like literally a minute, not even a minute. I thought they were going to get somewhere, and no, it was just the nonstop laughing. I couldn't do it. Not that I don't want to see people happy. I mean, I think it's great if people are happy, but not what I want to hear on YouTube. If you can meal plan your addiction, it's not that bad. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't stick around long enough to hear the whole thing. I just thought it was very weird that they're analyzing his alcoholism. And like me and Bad Wolf would make fun of whiskey. But again, I've had a personal relationship with whiskey. Bad Wolf has had a personal relationship with whiskey. So it's different when you bust on someone that you've had a personal relationship with. They don't fucking know him. They know nothing about him. And here they're going after his alcohol and busting on his alcohol. That's fucked up. You don't even know the guy. And if he does have an alcohol problem, so do a lot of people. Queenbee has a pot problem, but I don't see you bitching about that. Alcohol is as legal as fucking as pot is. And that's another thing. All these people talk about, and I said this the other night too, about getting a job, and this one has a job. Okay, Burnt Toast, you allegedly have a job. But none of these other people do. And Queenbee's sitting around getting high all day. What makes that, and this is an honest question, what makes that any different than somebody who's sitting there getting drunk all day? What is the difference? You can't tell me she's still responsible. She can't even keep her dog in the backyard. They said that's a reoccurring problem. What does she do? She doesn't work. She doesn't even show up for court because she hires lawyers to do that, which is fine. But she doesn't do anything. What makes her any better? She sits on fucking YouTube, 10 hours a day? Granted, she needs money. She makes money. I said it the other night. I'll say it again. If I was making 20 grand a month on YouTube, I'd probably be on 9 hours a day too. I don't fault her for that at all. Her people keep giving her money. She's going to keep being on, especially when she's got people like B. Tim and others to cover the slack. She's got it easy. How long it's going to last? I don't know. But like, how dare you talk about someone else sitting there drinking when you can't show me what productive part of society Queenbee is? And I'm not saying that to bash her. It's truly an honest question. What does she do that's any different than Craig? What does she do that's any better than Craig? The only one of them, now I don't know about Clue, but I know Granny, I don't think even smokes pot or does edibles. I think Jay does, but I don't think Granny does. She's like the only one. And maybe Clue, I don't know. But Granny's the only one I see that is not high all the time. Jay's high all the time. Queenbee's high all the time. So why are you talking shit about someone else? If Craig wants to get high all day, that's on Craig. Hey, Just Irish, that's on Craig. Doesn't have a fuck thing to do with me. And if, here's the other thing, and this is just Mama Bear coming out of me. So or you assume that Craig is an alcoholic who sits around all day and doesn't work. Okay, but we'll go with that. So do you think that maybe, and I'm just taking the opposite side of this, so Brittany people, don't get mad at me. Just hear the whole thing out. Did it ever occur to you that Brittany needs to grift or needs to lie in order to survive? Did that ever occur to you? Did it ever dawn on you that she has to do this? That she has nothing else and her kids still need to eat and her kids still need things? Did it ever occur to you that maybe, just maybe, there's a reason? Kind of like there's a reason Queenbee goes live fucking 20 hours a day? Because she needs the money. She's got a lot of lawyers to fucking pay for. And dogs to take care of. And insurance to get. Like, she needs the money. That's why she's live so much. So maybe that's Brittany's story. Maybe Brittany is fake it till you make it. Maybe Brittany is doing the best that she can. And again, I don't know. I'm just playing devil's advocate. Maybe it's the best Brittany can do right now. Maybe she's, and again, don't hate me, just hear me out. Did it ever occur to you that maybe Brittany's afraid to leave her kids with the father, and that's why she doesn't have a job? Did it ever occur to you that she needs to be home with her kids because, welcome back, Evil Queen. I didn't know you weren't green anymore. There you go, Evil Queen green. But did it ever occur to you that maybe, just maybe, she can't leave her kids alone with them because they have issues and he's an alcoholic, whatever? Maybe that's why she does what she does. Maybe she doesn't have it the way you do, Burnt Toast, where you seemingly have a good husband who'll take care of the kids and blah, blah, blah. There was a story today. Here's a guy, no alcohol, no drugs, huge TikTok influencer with millions of subs. Her husband killed their toddler. Not intentionally, but he answered the phone, turned their back, something, and the toddler, the 3-year-old, ended up drowning in the pool. They're trying to file criminal charges against him. Lawyers are saying this is bullshit. It was an accident. It was a straight up accident. They're trying to get him for negligence. Again, it's on Law and Crime if you want to find it. But sad case. But that's what happens when mama bears leave their toddlers, even their own children, in a father who may not be as attentive as the mom is, or may have just run in the house for 5 seconds. I remember when my kids were little, Brad used to walk in front of them and it used to drive me insane. Brad, you don't have eyes in the back of your head. He's like, Laura, I've had 4 other kids. I never lost one. I said, it doesn't matter. Somebody could run up behind them and snatch them up. Laura, nobody's kidnapping the kids. I said, you don't know that. But it would drive me nuts that he would walk in front of them. That's negligent. It's 100% negligent. Because someone could run up behind them or they could run the other way and you wouldn't even know it. Why people thank God they were fine, but that's what I'm talking about. You don't know. So being that this guy's an alcoholic, did it ever occur to you guys that maybe she doesn't want to leave them alone? Maybe daycare is too expensive. Maybe this is the best she can do right now and you guys are fucking destroying it. Maybe she has to lie. Maybe she does. Maybe she's got to lie. And she wouldn't be the first. Like, literally, she would not be the first. And again, my scenario could be totally outrageous. I could be, I could be totally wrong. I'm just saying in general. It's possible. And people don't realize that. Hey, Brian. I stand with Lolly Craig as a veteran and don't even think that he might have PTSD. That's what they said, that he does have PTSD. I'm just saying that we don't know their story. And I remember John Crimes. I don't know if any of you guys know John Crimes, but I remember when me and John Crimes were friends and we were talking about true crime or something, and we had this whole conversation about lying to your audience or whatever, and he's like, fake it till you make it. And he said to me one day, he's like, let me ask you something, Laura. Wouldn't you be better off just faking it and getting that audience and then going real? I'm like, no, I don't. I don't believe in that mentality. And maybe that's what Brittany was doing. Maybe, Brittany figured out, hey, I need to maneuver the truth a little. I need to, do things that may go against my moral compass, but I need to make money. Something. And like I said, I know a lot of people that do think like that. And it's not a wrong way to think, but fake it till you make it. Yes, daycare is very expensive. Having 3 kids myself, hence why I started working from home back in 2013, because daycare was just like $900 a week. It was too much. So I took a huge pay cut and started working from home and don't regret it at all. Now, most creators fake it. They do. But I'm just saying, we don't know Brittany's story. I've never had a private conversation with Brittany, but maybe these assholes should think about it. Maybe these assholes should think before they bash someone because we don't know the story. And I think it's disgusting that 8,000 subs, and I say 8,000 just going on who watches them, but 8,000 subs, not one of them think in that mentality. And that's sad. I'm sorry, but it's sad that not one of them is thinking, oh, he's an alcoholic. Maybe there's a reason she's got to do this. And I don't know, I just think it's fucked up. Clip Punk, are you news tubers? I'm just curious. Not that you would tell me anyway, but you just remind me so much of news tubers. Guys, 91 likes, come on. Do I need to drag QB to get some tips around here? I heard dragging QB brings money. I'm going to start dragging QB then. Come on, guys. I got a wedding to pay for. I need cash apps, super chats, some loving. And not from my mods. You guys give it to me all the time. Clip Punk is Clip Punk? I don't know. I kind of still feel like Clip Punk is news tubers. Fur Baby remembers news tubers. Maybe there's a reason Craig drinks. You're right. Could be PTSD. I just signed on to a job opportunity here in Denver. How long before these YouTube creeps show up there? We're ready. Yeah, I wouldn't talk about it, Sinner. And it sucks that you can't, but just 'cause, no, I've been saying that for a while. Oh, you come from Susan Bonds? I remember her from Molly. Hey, Miss Lee. Whatever happened to Susan? Just Irish, it's good to see you back around. In real life pictures and clips. Huh. Does anyone want a link? Does anyone want to discuss anything that I discussed? I didn't think it would take me that long. Shit. I thought I'd be done in like 45 minutes. It's an hour and 20. Susie Eater, 40,000. Channel and a hissy fit. You love football? You should move to Alabama. So, by the way, not only now are people leaving kids in hot cars, now cops are leaving canines in hot cars. Just happened in Detroit. Detroit? No, Georgia. And thankfully, the cop got fired. Ah. Muted for half? I'm not muted. I haven't been muted. Crickets? I'll set up a link if someone wants a link. But if not, I'm going to shut down. I got to figure out how Burnt Toast and them do, like how Jay is set up. Is anyone friends with Jay? I mean, I've been using Streamlabs for a long time. Oh, not in Georgia. In Georgia, no, the canine died. Yeah, let me pull it up. I'll show you. It just happened the other night. Oh, hold on. Bear with me. Deputy was fired. Poor puppy. Georgia police dog dies after being left in hot car. Deputy fired. Georgia sheriff deputy has been fired after police dog died in their hot car, according to Dade County Sheriff's Office. In a statement shared on Tuesday, officials in Trenton said they tragically lost our newest member of our canine team, a bloodhound named Georgia. The deputy responsible for Georgia allegedly left her alone in a patrol car on Sunday with the heat index to around 100, 102. While the deputy was inside the sheriff's office, the car's air conditioning compressor malfunctioned and the heat alarm in the vehicle was not functioning. Those two factors, coupled with Canine Georgia being left unattended for what considered to be an unacceptable amount of time, contributed to her passing. And that's sad. Sheriff's office said deputy who left Georgia alone in the sweltering car is no longer an employee of Dade County Sheriff's Office. Moving forward, officers said the canine vehicle will be taken out of service if any of the essential canine equipment isn't in 100% working order, and that police dogs will not be left in vehicles for extended period of time through the summer. Incident will be handed over to Dade County District Attorney's Office, who will determine if she faces charges. Officials said their hearts are aching at a loss of Georgia, who was donated to the sheriff's department by a local family. She was an amazing bloodhound who was sweet, goofy, and had all the potential to be the best of the best. She will be deeply missed by everyone at her office and by anyone who had the pleasure to meet her. It remains unclear how long Georgia was left alone in the car. Isn't that sad? Yeah, I spoke about WOULDNT earlier. And that's so sad, though. And the hard part is the dog was donated by, oh, this is what I was talking to you guys about. Dog was donated by a local family. Imagine what they feel. She was inside the thing, and the sick part is that, I mean, accidents happen, your car could go off, whatever, but you left the dog out there for hours without even checking. But this is what I told you guys about. Emily Kaiser is the girl. But they're recommending child abuse charges on the husband. Police have recommended charges in the drowning of influencer Emily Kaiser's 3-year-old son, Trig Kaiser, who was found unresponsive in his family's pool in May. After a thorough review of the evidence, we have submitted the case to the Maricopa County Attorney's Office for further review and any potential prosecutorial decisions in Arizona. They were like a family channel, too. The boy's mother influencer has 2 million followers on Instagram and 4 million on TikTok. Felony charge of child abuse was recommended by the PD. And this is the father. Like, he generally was a good dad. Possible drowning was reported on May 12th when police arrived. And there was no alcohol involved. There was no drugs involved. So, my point is, if Brittany's husband, if Craig, is that much of an alcoholic, I wouldn't leave my kids alone with him. And maybe that's what she's afraid of. Without telling him, per se. I mean, fuck, she's there and he barely takes care of the kids. And she's there. Imagine if she wasn't there. Think about it. No, it wasn't actual child abuse. It was he, like, either answered a phone call or went upstairs or something. And the kid drowned in the pool. It's fucked up. But my point is, here's somebody who they seemingly had a wonderful relationship. He seemed like the perfect dad. She seemed like the perfect mom. Well, one stupid move that he did, and their 3-year-old died. So, if someone is a alcoholic and they can barely take care of the kids when you're there, would you leave your kids alone with him? I wouldn't. Think about it. If you measure, no, he was measuring, this is all I heard secondhand. Why they even know this, I don't know. But he was measuring his alcohol so he knows how much that he can eat or something. Something like that. No, I said seemingly good dad. They have 4 million followers. It's just sad, though. But there definitely was no alcohol or drugs. So they wanted to get him, like, for neglect. He's measuring alcohol because he's on the keto diet. Okay. Right, he looks skinny, though. I don't know if he's an alcoholic. Just like I don't know if my whole story about her was true. I don't know. Thank you, Rhodey. Yeah, everything I said is allegedly, seemingly, I don't know. I'm just going on what's being spread all over the place. But I don't even know why they would know that or how they know that or why they're even discussing it. I have no idea. But I can tell you, hey Jiggy, nobody spoke about him on keto. They're all just so wrapped up in he did a live last night. Yeah, that's what they're trying to get him on neglect, Amber. The fact that he knew that they didn't have the gate up or something, and I guess he left the kid in the backyard for a minute by himself or whatever. But I guess he admitted that he knew the gate wasn't up or something. Something like that. Okay, police say he was on the phone playing a game based on the investigation when the kid drowned. The father says he was tending to the infant child when he wandered outside. Yes, that I remember. That he was outside. No, Craig's definitely not helping Brittany's situation. He's saying he has to measure his food and liquid intake, and that's part of that he can measure out when he could drink alcohol. Yeah, but you're not supposed to drink alcohol on keto. So, I don't think you're supposed to drink. Yeah, you're definitely not supposed to drink alcohol. Maybe after a while you can, but not in the beginning. So I don't know if I believe that either. So. Alright, since nobody loves me, I'm getting off. Going back to my website. I love her, he makes me nervous. Why does he make you nervous? He shouldn't make you nervous. I think he's trying to help her, but he's not helping her. Who cares maybe about what? Oh, I agree with you, Clipbug. That's why I don't know why thousands of people are all over this today. I don't get it. No, the thing that annoys me, Kitty, is when she's like she did last night, she's always muting. That shit drove me fucking nuts. Which is like, oh, I gotta mute. Oh my God, stop muting. Tell him shut the fuck up and go away. That's just my personal thing. Oh. Cheerio. Alright, I'm gonna get off. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will most likely do the burnt toast stream tomorrow. Because there's so much to unpack. I wish she went live more. I would review her every day. She's fun to review. She really is. I love correcting her when she's wrong. And in the 5 minutes I heard today, she got so much wrong. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And that's it. I'm going back to my website. And no cheating. No looking at it now. No cheating. Nothing is set up right. I got to get all the candles on. So, all right. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys for listening to me vent. Thank you for listening to me rant. And sorry I came on so strong at the beginning, but people piss me off. So, all right. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Peace. Oh, right, No Madness? That's what I'm saying. It's annoying. I was like, Brittany, stop hitting fucking mute. All right. I'll see you guys later. Peace.